Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh, and today we are going to discussing about what is namespace and scope in Python. What is a name first? We can see that name is also called as an identifier, and in previous session we discussed about identifiers, right? The same format here also name is another one kind of identifier. Is a simple a name given to an object. Everything in a Python is an objects. Name is a way to access the underlying object. For example, we are going to for a equal to 2. Okay, 2 is an object stored in the memory, and a is the name we associated with that value. We can get that address in the RAM of the object through built-in function is IDE. If you want to see the IDE of these two values, then we can able to see means value position and a value position how it will stored under into the RAM and save. Then we can able to see here there are a couple of things. The same format of value will get it. Okay, and also if you are seeing that if you are going to change for a plus a equal to a plus 1 means 2 plus 3, then it is defining as a third value 3, right? If you are doing that value, then again see here you are using for the same and a equal to a plus 1. Okay, now again I'm going to print this one, and also I'll give for b equal to 2. And now I'm printing this one, and also I'm printing this particular b value. Okay, both the things are printed. Now I'm just hitting. See, in the first time id 2a means both the cases same, and the 2 position is same, and a position it is printed. Where is my b? Oh sorry, here it is made it one more time. Confusion will happen. See, now a b position and 2 position is same. Okay, when it is coming for a position, the value is memory storage a different format, correct? Because a is having 3 now, 2 plus 1, that's why it is changed. This is a format we can able to find that identical namespace. Okay, name which is a position stored in the memory location. What is namespace is? A namespace is a collection of names, means what all the names are presented in the memory, that all it will collecting. Okay, you can imagine a namespace as a mapping of every name you have a defined it to corresponding objects. Means what are the objects we are defining, right? Those all the things it will mapped, and different namespace can coexist at the given time but are completely isolated. Means while we are defining, we are given just now I shown the example, right? Like a equal to 2, then again we are defining for a equal to a plus 1 and b the same value it is present, like that we define. And coexisting that already defined the values, but it is completely isolated into one time. A namespace containing all the built-in names is created when we started the Python interpreter, means existing as long as interpreter is running. Once you open this interpreter for Python, once you load it, then all already predefined, means inbuilt namespaces are presented, that all things are loaded into one time, and it will exist as long as you open and working for interpreter. Until that it will present. If your interpreter is closed, then that all the built-in is off. Okay, and this is the reason the built-in functions like ide, print, etc., it will work as expected, are always available to use from the part of the program. Each module creates its own global namespaces. How we can able to global namespaces means There is a built-in namespaces and module level global namespaces and functional local namespaces. These are three formats are presented. Built-in namespaces, when your IDE is open interpreter, then it will by default it will open. And global means when we are going to use for global variables values, those things it will available entire section. And local means at the particular location, the method level or functional level you are going to use, right? That moment it will work for local namespaces. How it will work for this scope and all we'll see in this session also. Okay. Variable scope is nothing but the scope of the current function which has a local names, a scope of the module which has a global names, out outermost scope which has is a built-in namespace. The simple example here is a simple example, the method and creation, and we can able to copy paste here and see. See now A equal to 10, C equal to 30, B equal to 20 is presented. We are not printed anything, that's why it is showing. Okay, print A, B and C. Now you can see here C and B are we are getting for error because it is inside the methods location it is presented. But we are not able to access for any location. Correct? And if you are going to take for B, print one and you're going to print here. Now we are not getting any error. And again we are going to copy and you're going to paste it here. Then again it is no error message because it is inside that inner. It's a outer and it is a global. Okay, if you run now and see, the values will be printed, but value is printed only for global. Okay, and if you here is the variable is in a global namespace, the variable b is in a local namespace, and outer function is and c is in a nested local namespace inner function. When we are in a inner function, c is a local to use, both is non-local, and a is a global. We can read as well as we can assign a new value to c, but can only read b and a from inner functions. How we can able to do it means the simple format of showing here. Now just I'm going to doing here. We are calling for again the same pattern. Outer function we created, the defining that function, and a equal to 20 we defined, and inner function again a equal to 30 and we are printing here, and inner function again we are assigning the value and here we are going to do, and but we are a equal to global value we declare and again the function we print in and save and run. What will happen? See 30, 20 and 10 it is printed. First it is called inner function which is nested local value, and then it is defined for this one outer, then it is finally global value it is executed. Okay, and also we can able to declare for global a. Okay, if you declare for global a here and again here, okay, it's not required for any place, and you can see now what will happen. See 30, 30, 30, it is a three values. Why it is coming means the global value by default it is a. Okay, first it is reading this one 30, then it will check for this one, then again it is showing for 30 only because it's already 30 is assigned for global A. Then again it is added for which is greater than value, then it will take the 10, again it will check here, again it is 30 is greater, then it will take for that, like that. Okay, this is a simple format of checking for namespace and scope, how we can able to use and how we can able to declare for global variables and we can able to access and those things. I hope you understand that this video. Please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel, don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.